Good morning, everybody. I just wanted to record a quick video to go over the directions for the work for today. I am not going to be in today, Friday the 29th. I actually had to leave early yesterday because my daughter went to the hospital because she broke her leg. So today I have to stay home and do some doctor's appointments and make sure she doesn't move because she's not allowed to move her leg. So that's what's going on today. I'm going to go over the directions because you do have an assignment in OneNote. And I need you guys to work on this because you have a test next week and you're going to need this information for your test. So I'm going to be posting this video soon in the updates page, but right now this is posted in the updates. This is the directions for today. So you're going to be watching the video I'm currently making. You're going to complete your do now, and you're going to watch the video about enumerated and implied powers. That is under materials. That is under today's folder, which is Friday's folder. Right here, and under Friday you'll see this review. This is express versus implied powers. This is a video brings you to my YouTube channel, and you just watch this quick video that talks about those types of powers. We've gone over it before, but if you don't remember it, you have to watch this video. If you sort of remember it, you should still be watching the video. When you are done with that, you are going to go to OneNote, and you are going to go to the writing tab and to 4-29. This assignment is what you guys are going to be working on. So what I did here is you're going to read the excerpt from the Massachusetts State Constitution and write out what the expressed power is and what an implied power could be. So an expressed power, very quickly, that is something that is actually written in the Constitution. An implied power is something that needs to happen for the expressed power to work. I gave you guys an example. Right here, this is from the Mass Constitution. It says, "The House of Representatives shall be the grand inquest of this Commonwealth, and all impeachments made by them shall be heard and tried by the Senate." Once again, there's a lot of language in here you don't always have to look up. But for instance, grand inquest, we don't really need to know what that means. But we know we've heard impeachments before. Impeachment is if somebody is going to be removed from their position in government, then the Congress is allowed, or the House of Representatives is allowed to impeach somebody. But if you don't remember impeachment, that is a word you would look up, but you wouldn't look up grand inquest. So the enumerated power, that's what expressed power is, okay? Enumerated or expressed power, which I'm going to make sure I put that in there. That's what is actually written in the Constitution. So what's actually written in this Constitution is a representative can be impeached by the Senate or the House of Representatives. The implied power is they will follow detailed impeachment proceedings. The implied power is something that needs to happen. So I made up the implied power, which is kind of what you need to do. Because we don't have the details of how an impeachment works in the Constitution, we know that they obviously have to come up with rules for that in order to follow those. So right here, if you look at this particular assignment right here. Hold on, guys. I just have to refresh my page a little bit and move some things around. If you look at the next one, I'm going to do that one with you guys so you can see what you have to do here. I'm going to make a quick change so you can see it. Sorry, my computer's taking a little while to load. Okay, so this is expressed or enumerated power. A representative can be impeached by the Senate or House of Representatives. Okay, next one. For the power of the general court to establish voting precincts in towns. The enumerated power, the one that is written down, means where people vote is determined by the courts. Done. I just basically, you rewrote what is here. Implied power is the thing that has to be done in order for this to work. So now we're going to make it up. We want to think of what could be an implied power. How people vote needs to be determined. So like, is it going to be up by paper? Is it going to be on computers? How is that going to be determined? Another one you could make up is the actual locations of voting places. So, for instance, we use schools a lot as a voting location. They had to determine that. So if you notice, you're making up the implied power, but it has to be sort of based off of what is being spoken about in this particular law, okay? Enumerated power, you are basically bringing up what it says. The implied power, you are coming up with something that needs to be done for this to work. You are going to be working on these, and if your substitute allows you to, you can absolutely work with a partner. Okay, once again, you need to make sure you get this done because you guys have a test next week. All right, thanks.